Hey guys, how you doing today? My name is Derek Sparoli, and I am making this persuasive video just to kind of get you to change your mind on a few things, and maybe not change your mind, but just to open up your mind and kind of think about a few topics. First, I want to let you know I did my final persuasive research report based off of a TED Talk video. The guy's name was Hugh Hempel, and he basically made the video to get you to change your mind on how you feel about the use of medical marijuana, because basically his video was about his two 11-year-old daughters who their lives were greatly positively impacted because they were prescribed it. So what I want to get you to think about is, now that we live in the state of Florida, and obviously the law has passed for medical marijuana use, should employers still be drug testing for it? I do definitely think it's a good thing that employers have the right to drug test for pre-employment, but I think maybe an exception might need to be made if someone tests positive for marijuana. Just like there's many other drugs that people get prescribed, and they go in and they might fail their drug test at work, but then they have a prescription for it, so everything's all right. So my question is, my point here is, I don't think that people should be discriminated on just because they might have the prescription for marijuana. Obviously the use of the drug on the clock at work should remain illegal, but I think what someone does off the clock, especially if they have a prescription, is their own thing. So obviously Hugh talks about his two daughters and the fact that they suffered from a really tough disease called the Niemann-Pick type C, which is also referred to as childhood Alzheimer's. His daughters were suffered from seizures every single day, and these seizures started to get really violent, and Hugh reached a point where he turned to marijuana. And first he was completely against it, kind of like how I was before I watched the video, and that's what made me really want to do my report on this, is because it kind of had a deep effect on me. And so to start off, his two 11-year-old daughters obviously had Niemann-Pick, having the seizures all the time, and so Hugh reached out to marijuana, and he found that cannabis oil, which is like an extract from the marijuana leaf, he would give to his kids, because he didn't want his two 10-year-old daughters smoking pot every day. So he would give him the extract, and they would eat this, and then the seizures completely stopped. So the benefit was huge for Hugh and his wife, and they just resort to cannabis oil now. And I think that that medical marijuana has potential, here, definitely in the state of Florida, but not just the state of Florida, but over the entire U.S., to be a huge healthcare success story. It's not just Alzheimer's that it treats. It helps for different stomach diseases, glaucoma, seizures. It's just a wide variety of stuff that it really helps with. And I think that definitely in the state of Florida, we have a lot to look forward to with it, and I think it's going to be exciting to see exactly where it goes and what kind of laws are going to have to be developed with it. So it's definitely cool to look forward to, but like I said before, the point here is that I don't think I don't think it should be too big of a deal on employers if someone's coming to work every day and they're doing their job exceptionally well. Just because they have that medical marijuana card, I don't think they should be looked down upon. I mean, look what happened to Hugh's daughters. They're going to need it for the rest of their life, or else they're going to have these seizures. So I just want to thank you guys for listening. I hope I opened up your minds to a few things. Have a great day. Thank you.